Perhaps now more than ever before, marketing decision makers need accurate information about their target markets. Factors such as increased competition, shorter product life cycles, and more demanding consumers raise key questions. How will consumers respond to this new ad? How effective was our cents off coupon? What new products would our target customers buy? The answer to these and many other questions can be provided by marketing research. Marketers can choose from a variety of methods to collect marketing research data. The two basic approaches involve collecting either qualitative or quantitative data. Qualitative information involves small samples of customers who are usually questioned in great depth to provide a wealth of details on their thoughts and behavior. The interviews involve a fairly unstructured, open-ended format, encouraging respondents to say what they think and feel. One of the most popular qualitative methods is the focus group interview. Small groups of customers are brought together in an informal setting with a skilled interviewer who focuses discussion on a desired topic. The results are taped for later review and analysis. The interaction of the group members tends to stimulate a variety of responses, and the 1 to 1.5 hour interview sessions are relatively inexpensive to carry out. However, because of the small numbers of respondents involved, the results are tentative, subject to later confirmation and validation through more structured quantitative methods with larger representative samples. In this focus group, the topic is skincare. After the group members seat themselves, the discussion leader enters and explains the ground rules for the session. There are no right or wrong answers to the questions. The opinions and feelings of all the participants are sought, and when a member disagrees with another's opinion, they need to tell why. The session is videotaped through a one-way mirror. The leader explains this is done so that he can transcribe the session for his later final report, and members are requested to speak one at a time. To start things off, the members, identified by their written name tags, introduce themselves and tell about their jobs and families.
One thing I'll promise you.
Then the discussion leader introduces the topic.
I want to talk about the products that typically we're buying in the drugstores. Okay, and the one that I'm not from this area, CVS is a typical, okay, or anything like it, I don't care. But I might use that name because that's the one that I'm aware of. And I want to get a sense also of the average price we're paying for these products now. So if someone jump in, comment on anything that anyone said, if you want to just flesh out some more information so I can be learning. And
As the discussion progresses, the leader asks what would be their ideal skincare product.
which of those categories, face, hands, body, shower and bath, which is the one that is most needy of an ideal product?
Face.
Hands,
Face.
face. Most could be face, some would be hands.
I think it's a little, well, I think it'd be both face and hands.
Face and hands.
Yeah.
Body not as important. And that's not.
Hide that.
You can hide that. Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, things like with Michelle, like my hands are always in water, like always like washing them
Yeah.
and everything else. And I just think that your face is more tolerable of like weather changes.
Thank you.
That I think
Okay.
that most of the time, like your face naturally produces oils.
An easel is sometimes used to summarize the group's thoughts.
I want to get leading brand names of products by category. Facial first. Give me, well, let's do facial, all the way with your hand. No, leading, what you perceive to be the leading product.
Oh.
Leading brands, hand and body, and then we'll do shower and bath.
In order to verify that the opinions expressed in a focus group are indeed representative of the target population, a quantitative research study is needed. Quantitative studies use large numbers of respondents, selected so that they represent a good balanced cross-section of the target population. Since identical questions are asked of each respondent, summary statistics in the form of percentages and averages can be computed and projected to describe a larger population. Mail surveys are often used because of their low cost for large numbers of people. They're convenient for the respondents and may be able to ask more personal questions because they're returned anonymously. But often the low response rates of only about 25% mean the results may not accurately represent those who did not answer, and the returns tend to come in slowly. One solution is to use a panel survey. National Family Opinion, or NFO for short, recruits and maintains a total of over 450,000 U.S. households who agree to participate in periodic research studies. The loyalty of panel members is carefully nurtured. All correspondence is signed by a fictitious Carol Adams, who stresses that their opinions are important. Members receive occasional newsletters that include recipes and games. Christmas cards are sent, as well as birthday cards. The dates are known from the initial background information questionnaire filled out when the family joins. This loyalty produces high return rates in the 70 to 80% range. Often the questionnaires are very short, as in the multi-card survey. NFO conducts over 200 concept tests per year. A simple drawing and short paragraph may describe a potential new food product, for example. Respondents are then asked if they would buy the product on a 5-point scale from definitely would to definitely would not. A low score often results in the product idea being scrapped and a big savings in potential research and development costs. More than 500,000 products a year are mailed out to panel members for in-home use tests. A manufacturer may want to test a new shampoo formula or even 2 different flavors of dog food before a national introduction. After using the product, members fill out an evaluation form, which they mail to NFO. Clients can ask for special custom panels of target segments, such as African Americans, mothers with kids, or dog owners. If a marketer needs more detailed information for decision making, a telephone or personal interview survey may be used. Walker Research maintains a special facility where dozens of well-trained interviewers can dial up families all over the country to get needed information. Besides gathering the data quickly, the interviewers can probe for an added depth of information. Personal interviews permit the closest contact with respondents, even allowing them to be exposed to actual ads or products. But they are expensive. An increasingly popular method is the mall intercept method. By conducting the interviews at a shopping mall, the cost of locating consumer respondents is reduced. Some researchers feel that observation is the most objective form of marketing research because respondents won't be tempted to change their answers to please or impress the interviewer. Also, with advances in computer technology and supermarket scanners, observing consumer purchases can be both accurate and economical. Since 1980, Information Resources Incorporated, or IRI, has been providing scanner-based sales and market share data to interested companies. Scanner data is collected from a sample of 2,700 grocery stores located in 64 key metro markets. The results are projectable to 91% of total U.S. grocery store sales. For example, IRI can tell us that the top 4 ketchup brands in the U.S. for 12 months ending April 23, 1995 were Heinz, Hunt's, Private Label, and Del Monte. And the total ketchup sales for the period exceeded $416 million. In addition, they can track the buying behavior of individual households through their InfoScan household panel. IRI recruits panel members by offering them a chance to win prizes like free dinners and vacation trips on a monthly basis. In return, they present a special red shopper's ID card at the checkout when their purchases are scanned. This allows measurement of brand switching, demographic factors, trial and repeat purchases of new products, and many other factors. So, marketing decision makers have a variety of methods to gather the data they use. By choosing their methods carefully and using the data wisely, they can create and implement successful marketing strategies.